This episode is too chaotic. It is too chaotic. Hello, babes. Welcome to Zavan's Angle. It's your host, Zavan. I'm so happy to be here. I hope you're having an amazing week because I am. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel, like my videos, share. Okay, babes, we've never discussed interreligious relationships before. It's not cleanly about religion. There's a lot going on. Let's rewind to the very beginning. Like we said at the beginning of this season, we're having real talks. One, two, three, four. I mean, the second real talk for this season already. For those that are new to the channel, real talk is just giving you real life stories of relationships or situationships that just went sour. It didn't work out for the people that were involved. Most of our stories are actually in working environments. How empowering is that? But still, I mean, you should get something from this. Literally, if in a work environment you meet more people and you have more chances of meeting the good ones, although the bad eggs are a lot before you meet the good ones. Smell that egg before you pour it inside the other eggs that you're already cooking. The company kinds of lodges people to stay in a particular place. She met this work colleague, they were vibing, talking. He was a senior. He was a cute guy. He was young. It's a very big organization, so they don't get to see each other a lot. For some reasons, they both had to do this work together. They got lodged. It was a sort of party by the partners of the organization. It was so fun that rain was even falling and they were dancing. She was dancing. That was sparked his attention. This kind of festive. She's not ashamed. It's the work environment. Everybody tries to put their cool. They go back to their rooms. What happens next? He knocks on her door. Obviously, what can I do for you? You're in my room at this time of the night. I really like you. I know it's late to just come here. I couldn't just hold my feelings. I wanted to see you. I can't sleep. I'm thinking about you. My babe now. Don't want anything to happen. She stood her ground and he was still asking and begging. Ah, man, you don't even have to put your lips on mine. You don't need to do any of those things. All I just need you to do is lie down. Let me just do some cunning lingo. If I've danced now, under rain, everything, but it a jiggy. It happened when he did what he wanted to do on her. He left. They were literally just friends at work, talking, gisting. And time went on, nothing really was happening. They were in the organization as friends. They just never had the opportunity to work together again. Eventually, one of them left the organization. After some time, a year or two, they decided to hang out. He was attending a wedding at some point. He invited her. After 2 years, they ended up doing the physical network. Nothing formal. Why I said this thing is chaotic to me because I don't get that part. Why didn't a relationship work for you guys? What is the situation? Is he married? The first time it was slow, it was steady. Let's get to know each other kind of vibe now. He invited her again to a strip club. She went with him. They came back, but unfortunately, she was on a monthly. They even tried, just couldn't continue. I specifically picked this particular real talk because a lot is just going on. You shouldn't just be with someone in bed in your monthlies with just someone. This other story that I heard, she was even pretending to the guy that she was a virgin, so she was using that as a cover up. I'm never going to give that story ever because see, if I tell you the real talks that people are giving me, you will not even believe. But yeah, we're not going to that. We are hitting specific stories. Now she's on her monthlies and you people were trying to do it, but it just got probably disgusting, awkward for you. It has happened, but I just want to discourage for you to produce your monthlies without any injury. It's not basic. Let me not go to the met a lot of times. They had a staycation, they were together, people met each other, some are colleagues. Some people knew about them. It wasn't serious. I kept on saying once in a while, why should you just have something going on? What exactly am I teaching you people? He invites her to one of the best hotels wherever the state is they are in. They're on a staycation in that hotel. He didn't want to approach her and she didn't try to approach him. He said like 3 4 days without any physical love. These are people almost in their 30s or more. Like I'm not giving people children's story here. It was so bad. He started pretending his cousin was coming to stay. A guy, she's like, he wants to bring someone else. Abby, she decides to approach him. They did their whole physical love thing, and all of a sudden, the cousin wasn't coming again, and he could approach her from there. I'm wondering what caused that. Man, what are you saying? Just let me know. Do you want ladies to be the ones to approach you? And do you want it often or more or always? What exactly is the gist there? They decided after all these years they want to know each other more. They started talking about a lot of things, and then they got to a part of religion. She's Pentecostal, believe in Jesus, and he's an atheist. Before this story, I never knew that atheists they don't believe in Jesus. Telling her how they pray, they just use a particular word and just hum it. Like she got over it and she continued gisting with him. She realized that you just have to like know who you're with. If you think you want to spend the rest of your life with someone, she continued her staycation with him, tried new meals, did a lot of fun things, life went on, and he left, she left, they were in good terms. But all of a sudden, the whole thing, she's not sure if it's because of the whole religion thing, if it was the initial awkwardness she had. Religion is a big deal in the world. You being with someone else from a different religion in a relationship, it could be kind of difficult. I personally have been in an interreligious relationship. It was so serious. I don't want to remember this boy. But the thing about it is that I was so in love and I was ready to give it my all. But tell me why in that my same relationship, he went ahead to get married to someone else and wanted to make me second wife because he had to marry someone from where he is first before he marries me. He had to marry a Muslim girl. Like he's a Muslim and I'm a Christian. And I'm just like, no, I can't do this. At this point, I'm so deep in my spiritual life. I would not leave my faith, what I believe in, to go to someone else's faith because as a lady, in Nigeria, you're expected to follow your husband to his church, Abby, after marriage. What do you think about interreligious relationship? Do you think it can work out? In the comment section, I'm here to listen. I got a call about last week's video and we spoke about it. And and this person was in shock. Please don't call me this week because this week is very chaotic. Self evaluation. First things first, try to define your relationship. Yes, you could make mistakes like the beginning where rain was falling, all of those jiggle jiggle, and a lot of goodie bag thingy. Wait, he wasn't a goodie bag to her as well. That was one thing. She's like, if I thought anybody should not be in the relationship, that it should be her. She doesn't really care that he left. They just fell apart. But she's wondering, was it a religious thing? What was it? Why couldn't he approach her first? What do you think? Please let me know in the comment section. Like a lot was just going on in the whole thing. Define this thing. I know what I'm saying. I already told you people about navigating situationship where I told you how this person was in a relationship with someone for 2 years. And at the end, he asked her, did I ever ask you to be my girlfriend? Yes, ask the cliche question, what are we? Ask, he shall be given unto you. Small talks. If someone had even told me he was an atheist, I wouldn't even know that it was not Christianity. Should we go deep? When you now date someone that you now find out the person is ASC to your ears, you have to have these conversations early now. They were not in a proper relationship, but it was for years. And even with it not being proper, at some point, people from all this kind of relationship, they can still connect and just fall in love in the process. What happens then next? We'll come to the end of this episode. Tell me what you think. And this another episode on Real Talk where we're talking about situationships, relationships that did not end up well. Just try to have fun. Just try to chill. Just try to know one person, love one person. I just want to meet that one person, fall in love, and every day. From the day we get married to the end. And 50 years marriage. Every day, physical love. We go here up.